Is this a country? No, is this a country or it's like there is no respect for the dead? What's yasi? You no respect now. You die, you have no respect. Why are we going through this? Instead of you to focus on fixing such issues, you are rather focusing on building a cathedral. A cathedral is a Adani pit hole. But look at how dead bodies of our loved ones are being stored. From the video, you could see flies, maggots coming out from bodies. How can a whole country, we do not even have a city morgue, Korle hospital, automatically a city morgue, because that's where they stored unwanted bodies, murder cases, accident cases, unidentified bodies, and those things. So just imagine if Korle hospital decides not to take up those cases because they are not their cases. Where are these bodies going to be? The dead are dead. Let the living breathe. So I'm rooting for them. They should go on the strike and let's see what the government is going to do about it. Welcome to another episode of the Daily Update. I'll be your host for today, Miss Clara. Yeah, so I've got martyrs on board. As you can see, I'm in red. It should tell you that the story on board today is very pathetic and disturbing at the same time. Yeah, so I don't know, for those of you who know, for those of you who do not know, there's been this trending video on the internet for a while, okay, and a reporter called Godwin Asedeba from TV3, did an expose on the terrible state of how corpses or dead bodies are being stored at the Korle Teaching Hospital. And guys, trust me, it was horrible. So before we get into the discussion, let's watch the video.
Breaking investigation into the Korle Teaching Hospital mortuary revealed appalling conditions that shocked the nation. From the outside, the Korle Teaching Hospital mortuary looks like any major medical facility, routinely receiving dead bodies with each passing moment. But hidden within its walls lies a dark secret, a mortuary.
Is this a country? No, is this a country or I just don't want to use certain words. Even me and I'm in Hokrano. After watching this video, if I tell you what I was feeling in me, how much more those people that work there and the journalist himself? Or is it that the government is not aware of this situation or what? And from the video, you could see that the guy said he was there 2 years ago for this same issue. And he thought that upon his arrival, there was going to be changes, but no. Korle Teaching Hospital is even worse, even more than when he was there. 2 years ago. Like, what kind of a... It's like there is no respect for the dead. What's yasi? You no respect now. You die, you have no respect. Like, why? Why are we going through this? And one terrible thing is the water, the wastewater from the corpses draining into the sea. And the fishes in the waters consuming it, then we humans will consuming that fish. How unhealthy is this? And just imagine the state that the mortuary, workers will be facing. Some are even sick. Like there is no way you will work at such a mortuary and wouldn't have health implications. Definitely. You are going to have health implications. Why? Is it that the MOFA, and if I say MOFA, I'm trying to say the Funeral and Mortuary, Facility Association. I don't know how, but MOFA is what I know. What are they doing about this? Instead of you to focus on fixing such issues, you are rather focusing on building a cathedral. A cathedral is a Adani pit hole. With that amount of money, focusing on building cathedral, focusing on sports, what importance is that going to do for us? What importance is cathedral going to do for our nation? Look at how our dead bodies are being stored. Sorry, not our dead bodies because we are still living. But look at how dead bodies of our loved ones are being stored. How can people work in such an environment? Just how can the place? I've not been there, but you can see, from the video, you could see flies, maggots coming out from bodies of, oh my goodness. What kind of a country is this? How can a whole country, we don't know, we do not even have a city morgue. And the CEO of Korle Hospital came and spoke and he was like, Korle Hospital is where, like is automatically a city morgue, because that's where they store unwanted bodies, murder cases, accident cases, unidentified bodies, and those things. So just imagine if Korle Hospital decides not to take up those cases because they are not their cases. Where are these bodies going to be? And I remember in 2020, Mahama said he was going to build mortuaries. Just look at how people were trolling him. But we are forgetting that as people, no matter what, you are going to die. And where are you going to sleep if you die? Of course, a morgue. So we need those things. We need those things. You understand? Like, it's very sad. It's very pathetic. I just wish the government should stop this kind of, sorry to say, irrelevant things they are kind of using our state money for to build something better for us. Because Ghana is totally clear that Ghana needs a good morgue. Like, how can the dead even rest? If we the living are not spared, at least the dead should be spared, and the dead are not also spared. What kind of leaders do we have? Or is it the leaders are like, is the leaders not aware? Or is it that because if they die, they are not going to, put them there? Oh, of course, because say, we as a leader, they are so is it that those then they are not important or what? And to some families out there, try to claim your bodies early, because you cannot leave your body there for like years. The fridges are not working, the drainage system, like everything there is bullshit. Korle Teaching Hospital morgue, like, it's in a poor state. Something even me myself, like, I just can't imagine. It's really terrible, guys. It's really terrible. And I don't know how we are going to call out the attention of those responsible, right? Of fixing this issue. Because that's the country we live in, no matter what you do. Or from attention, cry and fat. Because just look at this Galamsey issue. No one. People are getting arrested, protesting and all, but still, like, is this how the country is going to be? Yeah, Johnny from my name, so I'm my uncle trying to put a ban on certain countries. Like, why? Are you going to all end up this way? No. So we are pleading with those personally, I don't know I don't know the organization, right? Responsible. But what I can say is I know it falls under the health sector. Those responsible for it should get up and do something. And I can say that Korle Teaching Hospital isn't the only morgue facing that. I can confidently say that there are other morgues facing this same situation. But another Korle funny because the place is really terrible. How can the workers even work on it? Why don't you use that money we are using for the cathedral to build good morgues with ultra-modern facilities and build a school to train workers to work at the morgue? Someone will sit out there and say, it's not important. Like, am I wishing people should die? You cannot escape that. Day in, day out, people are dying, and there is no way you can escape that. Like there are certain people that work at the morgue. Experience, so they are not even experienced, but they are working there. Just because say I want to be natural, so no if no say no IG up for me autopsy. It's not done that way. But that's the country we live in. I wish the government should do something. Try to build new, morgues and build a school to train people on how to work on dead bodies with good facilities, good drainage system, in order not to affect our water bodies, the fishes, and we humans. At least spare we the living. Spare we the living. But someone out there wouldn't agree with me. People will be like, Anna, you want us to use the state money to build mortuary for the dead? Like what? Yeah, because that's their home. If you as the living, if you have your home, then the dead should also have their home in peace. But you have forgotten that because you don't stay around those places, you don't see the effect. But if you go to places, right, people that stay around those places and how the place, how it stains, how unhealthy the place is, you would understand, right? So we are pleading with the government, do something. People responsible for that, do something. Start building new morgues, renovate the place. Try to renovate. How can we be having dead bodies with flies and maggots all over? Like, does it even make sense? No, it doesn't. Because at the end of the day, we are all gonna die. No one is going to stay alive, but we just pray for long life. So just imagine yourself in such a situation. Just imagine yourself being a corpse, being a dead body over there with maggots and flies all over your body. And it is said that some of the is getting rotten. But the new pro. And I'm crowd on a mono. Now the tour from Anopa to a ria. Ancient fridge benye. Just look at the kind of stench or the kind of smell you get from it. Utona more from Anopa to a and you won't use ya. Just look at the kind of smell you get from it. How much more a body? So just imagine, so mami be who for be this a be here in hospital. Just imagine what he or she is going through. So for me, I support the strike, right? That the mortuary workers want to go on. I really support them. I wish I was in Accra, like, yay. I would join them because they should. So if they go on strike for 3 days, 4 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, then the body gets rotten, okay? But at least maybe that is when the government will know that, oh, like they really need to work on these things because it's really important. Because people cannot keep suffering this way. No. The dead are dead. Let the living breathe. So I'm rooting for them. They should go on the strike and let's see what the government is going to do about it. I don't want to say much. This is what I have for you guys today. Yeah. If you are seeing this video, that's a Winnie Pabida Kolebua. I advise you go there and pick the person up, okay? Because we have so many private morgues. Like, that is what I always say, private sectors are doing way better than these government sectors. I sat here with Richie once and did a video about private and government sectors, and I was like, private sectors are doing way much more better. Because I watch a private, morgue, and the kind of facilities they have, the kind of system they've created to purify the water coming from, water from the autopsy. Oh, like, it's so nice. It's so nice. Why can't the government learn from these private people? Why are you letting our dead bodies suffer? The dead bodies in there. How can your soul live in rest in peace? Rest in peace to all those souls over there. Like, wow, people really die because if you see how people are packed, I just don't want to go into details. But rest in peace to all those souls, and we wish, right, that the government will, at least hear our plea and do something about it, because health-wise, it's not okay at all. So until I come your way next time with another video, stay safe. This is Fresh Studios and the daily updates. And if you've not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. Keep sharing our videos, like our videos, and keep supporting us, okay? Until I come your way again. Bye.